guys, it's Jen with Genatonic Day Trading. Wanted to show you how I backtest the hour retracement model that I've been using the data from nqstats.com. If you haven't already checked that out, please do. Chris has shared a lot of powerful information there from data from the last 15 to 20 years on NQ. So check it out and come up with your own model, or check this one out and see how it works with your personality. So I am back testing April 25th. That was just yesterday on Thursday. I have not done this yet, so I have no idea how it's going to pan out for the day. I know it was a crazy day in the market, a lot of volatility. So I'll go over some of my rules. I have some indicators that I've kind of put together that show the higher time frame candle. So basically this outline is the prior hour, but I am on the 15-second chart. So I also have my breaks of structure highlighted because that is my entry model. So first of all, I'm looking for the breach of the prior hour high or low. I look for a break of structure or an inverted fair value gap on the 15-second chart. Now with the break of structure, you can see how this broke structure with only a wick. I like to wait for the following candle to get a body close outside of the structure. So my entry wouldn't actually happen until this third candle, until this second candle closed. So with this volatility, I've noticed that there's been a lot of breaks of structure and then it immediately reverses instead of continuing down. So experiment with that, see what works best for you. But as of right now, I'm changing so that I have a body closure outside of the structure. Let's see, the breach of the prior hour high or low needs to happen in the first 20 minutes. The first hour of the day, NQ Stats has all of that on his website, but I use TFO's kill zone script, and I use multiple ones. As you can see, I have them all listed here. What I have done is gone through and put each hour and its data. So what this is saying for the 9 o'clock hour, if the breach happens in the first 20 minutes, there's a 94% chance of it returning to open. If it happens in the second 20 minutes, there's an 84% chance of it returning to open. And if it happens in the last 20 minutes, there is a 50% chance of it returning to open. And that each hour is different. So don't treat all hours like the 9 o'clock hour. So anyway, what else? I like to move my trade to break even after a big move. Again, you can wait it out and wait for open, but with some of these evals or funded accounts, when they have a trail, I just don't like being big in profit and then it comes back on you. I also like to close my trade before the next hour starts. So once you start watching the chart long enough, you realize when the hour changes, there's sometimes some big candles, and it comes back and wicks me out and then goes to target. So I've started taking my profit before the next hour opens and then waiting for the next hour setup. So, all right, take a screenshot of that if you need it. I'm going to hide it for now and go ahead and start this. So we're starting at 9:30. As you can see, there's been no breach of the 8 o'clock hour. So we are going to continue. Again, we're starting in the middle of this hour, and since this data is so good, even for the second 20 minutes, we might be able to find a trade in the first 10 minutes of New York Open. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so we are 20 minutes is in. We're on the second 20 minutes. We did get a breach right here. So we could look for a bullish break of structure to come back up to open. I'm going to take it slow here so we can watch this together. What's nice here is it took out London low, which is another good confirmation to maybe reverse. Here is an inverted fair value gap. It closed above. This would be my entry. We're going to buy. We're going to put our TP up here at open. Stop loss. These inverted fair value gaps are tough for me because it can come back and wick you out pretty easy. So depending on your style of trading, I have been trying to put my stop below the swing. So let's see how this pans out. Perfect. All right, so that hour is done. We are waiting for the next hour to start. And right away, let's see. We got our breach. We got an inverted fair value gap and a close above. I know this doesn't look like a lot of room, but it's sometimes surprising with this volatility how much there really is. I put my stop, I give it a little bit of room, not exactly on open. My stop loss, again, that's not 1-to-1. I don't like that. I could move it underneath this inverted fair value gap. As you can see, there's also a fair value gap here, so maybe I'll put it right below that and play it out. And we got that one too. Wonderful. Okay, so now you just wait for the next hour. And we got our hour change. It's kind of a bummer waiting all this time just to see it wick the prior hour and immediately go to open. So we are now waiting for the next hour. That's why I like the 15-minute retracement, just to get a little bit more action. Okay, we got a breach. Oh wow, now TradingView is not going to stop. Come on. Let's see if it'll stop doing this. Sometimes when that happens, it deletes the past trades, so then I can't do an accurate back test. Okay, let's see. So we have the breach. Price is trailing down. We've got some inverted fair value gaps forming. This one is a bearish. Here is a bullish. Let's play it forward a little. We had a close above, so that would be our entry. TP, stop loss again. It's not 1-to-1. I might raise it up to underneath this fair value gap. It's one of the reasons I don't like the inverted fair value gaps, because it's hard to get a 1-to-1 sometimes. Okay, let's see. went in our favor again. All right, we're waiting for the next hour. That would have been great, but since it already hit open, it kind of just keeps me out of over trading. So I would skip that. Because look at so we had an 86% chance of it returning to open in the first, if it breached within the first 20 minutes. Let's say it didn't breach in this first 20 minutes and it breached the second 20 minutes, there's only a basically 50-50 chance. So if you're following the data, you'd stay out. Again, we waited around for the next hour and it immediately went out and came back to open. So no play. Okay, new hour. Nice. Let's see what happens here. Oh, trading view. Okay, I'm going to go back. Okay, so we had our breach. We haven't returned to open. I'm going to move this a little slower. We have a bullish break of structure. We're looking for a bearish. There is a small inverted fair value gap. Let's back it up a little bit. We had a strong close below it, so we'll take our sell. And our stop loss is up above the swing. Not quite 1-to-1, but we do have an 87% chance of it coming back to open. Awesome. Boy, I think this is 100% as of right now. And let's see, we've got 3 o'clock hour. Wait for a breach. The first 20 minutes has already happened without the breach, so that was our 89% chance of it coming back to open. The second 20 minutes is 61%, so it's a judgment call. Let it play out. And there is the second 20 minutes. Did it make it? Nope, it didn't. So now we're down to the 44% chance. Overall, this hour probably has a 70% chance of coming back to open, but I am going to play the better odds, so I'm going to skip it. Oh, and there you are. It worked. It would have worked. Oh, it looks like our day is done. Okay, let's see what our results are. We took 4 trades. We had a 100% win rate. Of course, that doesn't always happen, but great that it did. We made $3,900 from one NQ contract for yesterday's price action. Pretty exciting. Okay, guys, that is it for me. Enjoy.